Hi, welcome to this video day. It is the 19th of May. It's Wednesday and it's 12:30 a.m. GMT. Just going to look at trading high impact news events today. And in terms of the news event we're focused on, it's the release of the Fed minutes from their last meeting. Now, I want to look at trading the news in relation to two pairs, USDCAD and USDZAR. We'll go to the charts in just a moment. Now, in terms of the release of the Fed minutes, it's a major news event of the week. Now, in terms of if we look at the media view, the consensus view of what the minutes are going to say, majority believe the Fed are just simply going to say, the inflationary pressure that's been seen recently in the economy is temporary and will fade, and they'll be keeping interest rates on hold and providing ample stimulus, for the foreseeable future. They'll say that we'll telegraph well in advance, if we're going to raise rates or whatever. Now, that's expected by the market. Can the Fed be any more dovish than that? I don't think so. I think, if you look at the USD, it has sold off a little bit into the minutes. I think if the minutes come in as expected, you'll see very little, if any, USD downside. I actually think, when the minutes come out, you could have some hawkish parts to it. Like, it's not going to be all Fed members believe inflation is temporary, and there'll be concern about asset price bubbles as well. We'll have to wait and see the reaction, but just don't see big dollar downside in relation to the minutes. Now, we have to keep our eye on bond markets and their reaction to inflation. I want to look at bond markets at the moment and also inflation, which is clearly building. It isn't temporary like the Fed say, and I think the market's just going to give up believing the Fed, push bond yields up, and if they go up as well, USD could be due a good short covering rally. Now, I picked out USDCAD and USDZAR as the two pairs we're trading in relation to the minutes. I want to explain my logic behind the trades, suggested levels of entry, stop and target. So let's go and take a look at those charts, and let's have a look at the bond market as well, and also the clear evidence of inflation. Right, let's go to the charts. US 10-year note, part of the bond market. Just want to take a quick look at bond prices, and in terms of, for anyone familiar with bonds, if they're rising, yields are rising, then basically the bond market sees inflationary pressure and interest rates coming. Okay, now you did have quite a nice rise there. And then over the last few months, you've just got sideways consolidation. Okay, this is a weekly chart. Now, in terms of our view, we want to see a break of 1.7. If we break 1.7, then that would help the USD generating the couple of pairs we're going to look at. So you should be looking at bond yields generally in relation to the USD, but look at them today after the minutes are released and see what the bond market is doing. Now, in terms of the daily chart, we'll just flick over and have a quick look at it. We're not seeing much action today. 1.67, we want to see a break of 1.7. So that is the level we're looking for. I've noted on my weekly chart. Longer term, we're looking for a move to the 2 level. Now, I did say I'd go into the background. In terms of inflationary pressure is clearly rising, and bond traders are just going to push up yields and force the Fed to act. There's plenty of charts in our weekly market update that show inflationary pressure, in terms of commodities, wage inflation, stimulus, etc., etc. It is clearly rising, and it isn't temporary. I won't go through these charts right now. Just go to the weekly update and you can see them. Okay, now in relation to the two pairs we're going to look at, let's start first of all with USD-CAD. Right, first pair USD-CAD. Before I talk about this pair, I forgot to say when I started the video that you can actually get all our trading techniques, our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 FX pairs. Just join our member center on the link beneath this video. You get live access. Okay, now in terms of why have I picked out dollar CAD and dollar ZAR? CAD most overbought major in our view. So if the USD does mount a rally, it should rally hard on the CAD. Now, in terms of the CAD, I did do a video, I think it's just over a week ago, in terms of several currencies against the CAD. USD is the one that didn't really do well for us at all. We got stopped out of it, but come back in now. The other couple, Euro CAD and GBP CAD, did okay. They're doing okay at the moment. I'll do an update generally on the CAD, but in terms of USD CAD, why I also like it is because of this. Monthly support. We've come down to it. Tail there back in 2017. Then you got double bottom over here in 2015. Big fall. Your major monthly support, yeah? 120 is the key level. Now, in terms of ourselves, we've really come in long, 120.50, and we're at 120.78. In terms of reason we've come in is you've got that little spike tail down there towards the 120 level. No more sellers, and we've come up, okay? So I'm looking for a rally up to at least the 124 level, possibly a run on to 126. You can see my stop is well back, okay? I will bring that stop up if we break above resistance here, okay? Now, in terms of just got to get clear of the 121 level, I think we'll be off the upside. We will definitely add if we get above the level, okay? So USDCAD at monthly support, okay? Yeah, breakout, and I think we should get some decent upside, okay? Next pair we are going to look at is USDZAR. So let's go over to the chart. USDZAR, the reason I picked out the USD against the ZAR is because the ZAR is the most overbought of the emerging market currencies or exotics, and yeah, these pairs can be very volatile. ZAR just generally overbought everywhere. The dollar amounts to rally, it should do a good one on the ZAR. Now, in terms of when you have this fall here, I've got my cursor on the right, you fall in to monthly support. So trading just above monthly support. So let me just show you the chart. You can see the level there. Okay. Now, of course, it could give way. But if that was the case, we're just going to miss the trade. We want to come long through nearby highs, and we'll be looking for a move up to 15. In fact, yeah, I think long term we might even get to 15.50. Okay, but this would give, well, gives a really good risk to reward. Go with the breakout. See if she runs. You always freeze the trade out if she doesn't. Okay, if she breaks lower, obviously our view was wrong and will have missed the trade. But we just think, you know, the risk reward favours going for a long position rather than a short position. Time will tell. Now, in terms of this video, doing it before the Fed minutes, I'll come back and do one after the Fed minutes. I should have time tomorrow, or if not, I'll just cover it in my weekly Forex forecast update. Okay, let's see how we go. It should be an interesting day. Hopefully it just doesn't end up with not much happening. Hopefully we get some volatility. Right, that is the video for today. Thanks for watching it. Take care. Have a good day.